Let's take a look at the animation for this ArrayReverseElem class we did yesterday. By clicking this toolbar button, I can create a canvas by which I can add variables to the canvas and use some of the tools available to kind of see the program progress and see the variables change. What I'm going to do is add the array user vals to my canvas by dragging and dropping. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell it which other variables are being used to index the array. By clicking Edit Index Expressions, I have to say I, which is one of my variables, pound, and then k, which is my other index variable. And it will show them on the screen here as both pointing at index 0. I'm also going to add this variable tempVal, which allows me to swap components when the time comes. Now at this point what I'm going to do is just tell it to keep stepping through the code, and the first thing that's going to happen is the user input. So I have to type in some values. I'm just going to type in some random numbers so that we can get some data into the array. So 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88, 99, 109, and I'm going to hit enter. Now I'm going to hit the play button on my canvas. This is going to cause the program to auto step, to just keep stepping through the code slowly, and the delay is half a second. And you see I moving over as we fill the array, because that's the counter variable for this for loop. Now there's one little problem here. I didn't enter enough values. I still have one more I have to type in. Excuse me. So right now I is pointing at the last element, and it's waiting for me to type in one more thing. So I'm going to type in 119 and hit enter. If I hit play again, it'll put 119 into the array at the last position. Now, I set up the next step so that k changes to be the last element in the array. The for loop which follows, which is going to reverse the array, restarts I at 0. Now it's going to compare these two elements on opposite ends. Using tempVal, it's going to copy the one from index 0, 33, and then replace it with 119, the value in the last index, and then we use tempVal to place 33 into the last index. That's how we swap. K will be reduced by 1, and the next loop go round, I goes up by 1, and this process repeats. These three basic steps for swapping the code. Swapping the elements. Now as you can see, I goes up, K goes down repeatedly, and the elements are swapped. When we get to a point where I and K are pointing at the same thing, you'll notice that that loop is over, the array is reversed. The last loop uses the counter variable I to go from 0 through 8 to do the output. So now the program is over.